Good morning. Good morning and welcome to day one of our 3-day menopause refresh and reset. I hope you're all ready. I hope you're excited because today's the day. Now, you may have been up for a little while. It is 7:15 in the morning. All the lights are on. It's a very dark morning here, but I thought I'd just come on and just give you a bit of a morning boost and get you started for the day. Now, for those of you who are joining me live, welcome. It's lovely to see you. And today is all about you getting started and just feeling good. Let's face it, it's a Monday morning. If it's like anything like here, it's quite miserable. Weather's awful, but we want to try and start the day feeling good. So I wonder how many of you have actually managed to join me with a water, a lemon water, hot lemon water, or a glass of water this morning. We are going to be shaking up what your normal routine is. That's what we're all here to do. We are so stuck in what we're used to doing. The idea is that we're going to do something a little bit different so that we can actually start really finding some really healthy habits to do. So I just really wanted to go through what I'd love you to try and do today, if you can. Obviously, there is a daily schedule. And within that daily schedule, we've got those 5 elements to do. So our first thing is, I hope you woke up this morning and I hope you sort of like almost like threw yourself out of bed and made sure you had that really big glass of water, because we want to rehydrate ourselves in the morning. And I just really want you to think about how you're going to get that water into your day. So if you've got your phone, maybe put on a few alarms during the day, because if you're anything like me, you go through sometimes a couple of hours and you're thinking, gosh, I feel a little bit groggy headed, or I feel a bit hungry, or something happens and you suddenly realize, actually, I haven't drunk anything for a little while. So what we want to do is we want to keep our energy levels up. And the way to do that is to feed our body with water. And water is needed for every activity in our body. So our brain, cognition, all the way down to, what we do, even doing our social media. We need to be able to concentrate. We also need to move our fingers, move our thumbs, just move. We need water. So don't underestimate how good you're going to feel by just having a really good drink of water. Try not to do the whole throw it back as quickly as you can. If you can eke it out, brilliant. Remember, you don't have to just have plain water. I've got a hot water with lemon. You can pop in some raspberries, strawberries. If you like it to be more like a cucumber style water, you can put anything into it that's like a fresh fruit or vegetable, so that you actually get some other nutrients in as well. So that's one way of doing it. So don't forget water to start the day. Now, another thing is, obviously last night I posted onto the Facebook group and onto 50 Shades of Menopause the workout for you to do today, which is the old school aerobics. Now, old school aerobics is something that we can all do. And it's the idea of it is to get you moving first thing in the morning. Now, then I'm also going to be doing a body conditioning class that I do every Monday, should I say, at 5:30. So I'm going to actually put that Zoom link into 50 Shades of Menopause and onto my Fitness with Ailsa today. If you'd like to join in, all you need to do is follow the link and join me at 5:30. And you'll need maybe some cans or some hand weights. And if you feel that you are at a level that you want to do a little bit more than just the aerobics, join in with me on the body conditioning as well. So that's going to be my workout for the day specifically. But I always have a little bit of a wake up stretch. So I've already done a little bit of a stretch and a workout this morning just to get myself up and feeling good for Monday. And especially because I'm on the program with you, I want to know that I've done something at the beginning of the day. And exercise, if you do exercise before you have breakfast, if you do it literally when you wake up, have some water, get yourself going, you can be in your PJs, get up and do a bit of exercise, you actually boost your metabolism for the day, which means you're starting to burn energy quicker. You really lift your endorphins. So if you're anything like me and you go through your night and you have those wakeful moments, especially 2 to 4 o'clock in the morning, it will actually give you some energy back, and it'll actually sort of like help you to start using your energy in exercise as opposed to stress related through the night. Okay, so you also will burn up to 30% more of that body fat energy that you have if you work out before you eat. So it's always a good way to do it. And the other thing is, it's done for the day. So if you have a really busy day, which I know most of us do, you actually know you've got the workout done and you actually feel fantastic afterwards. So the workout's around about 18 minutes. So if you haven't had a chance to do it today, just make sure you're planning it in for some point in your day, whether you can do it at lunchtime or whether you do it straight after work when you get home, so that it's not something you leave and then think, oh, heck, I haven't done it today. Just because I want you to try and get that movement into your body, something that maybe some of you are just not used to doing. It's sometimes something you have to really plan in so that you just do it and be accountable. So if you want to be accountable, comment below, say, I've done my workout. Fantastic, because I know that's sometimes a big stretch for a lot of people. Remember, small steps, do what you can. Even if you can just do the first 5-10 minutes of it, have to stop and get ready for work, no problem at all. I just want you to just start moving. The other thing is, I'd love you to plan in a walk today, and that can just be a 5-minute round the block, or a 10 to 15 minute walk. Again, something that you normally wouldn't do, whether that's again lunchtime or a break during your day, just to freshen your headspace. If you're feeling low at any point, go for that walk. It really does lift you and get you moving again. So movement will really, really help your head, let alone your body. Okay, I always think both things need to be in alignment, to feel good, and it definitely calms your hormones down. So we've all gone through stressful times at the moment. My daughter has just gone to university, so the last 3 or 4 weeks have been awful, because it's that anticipation of change. Is everything going to be all right? All of those things. And if you're going through that as well, then my heart goes out to you, because it's a change in our lives that we aren't really ready for. We know it's coming, but you don't really know how the emotional effect on us. And that's, I know, what's triggered a lot of my things that I'm going through at the moment, whether it's hot flushes have returned a little bit, and it's because my stress levels are higher. And if you've got the same sort of thing, whether that's children leaving home or changes in job or moving house, those things can all trigger hormones and cause you to feel a lot lower, maybe more emotional, maybe more frustrated with life than normal. And this is what we're going to try and keep you calm doing for the next 3 days. We want to calm those down as much as we can, as naturally as we can. So the next thing, obviously, is to go and have a look at the meal plan and make sure that you're eating cleanly today. Now, if you haven't downloaded the meal plan, it's never too late. Go onto my Facebook page, or the 50 Shades of Menopause, scroll down, click on the link. There are 3 days worth of meals, and some of us like to be told exactly what to eat, and that's what that's there for. But if you don't like that and you want to just carry on with what you're doing, but you just want to clean it up a little bit, just a few tips. Try to reduce the amount of caffeine today. Just try to have 1 or 2 cups maximum, and if you can, have them in the morning, don't have them in the afternoon, because what happens is it spikes your hormones and actually can make you feel low and very tired at certain times. And usually that 3 o'clock in the afternoon is the time where we feel a little bit jaded. So I want you to really try and make sure that you don't have caffeine at that point, even though probably it's your natural go-to. Have a herbal tea, have some water, okay? Loads of reasons for that, but hopefully you'll understand we don't want to spike our hormones during the day if we can help it. The other thing is, you'll notice on the meal plan, and also on the daily schedule, that I want you to eat breakfast and make sure it's a really nice big helping. So today it's the vanilla and chai porridge. You can choose any of the meal or the breakfast during the day, for the 3 days. Today, if you want to choose the porridge, brilliant. That's what I'm going to be going for. What I'm going to say is, you're going to have your lunch earlier than you normally do. I don't want you to leave it so that you suddenly are famished at about 1 o'clock. I'd like you to eat between 11:30 and 12:30, which is really unusual for a lot of people, but I want you to try it if you can, because I want you to make sure that you're basically eating frequently, every 4 hours. During the day. And the reason for that is we keep our sugar levels balanced, our insulin levels don't spike, we feel energized, we have energy for our day, and we feel on it. You'll start clearing your headspace the more you do things like that. So have a good breakfast, have a good lunch, and then there is a little snack option on the meal plan for the afternoon. If you get that 3 o'clock dip, you can have something just to snack on, but make sure you follow what's on the meal plan. And then obviously your evening meal, I'd like you to try and eat between 5:30 and 6:30, no later than 7 o'clock this evening, if you can. I know that's a big ask for a lot of you, and I know if you've got families and you all eat at different times, just try it for the next 3 days. I know it's sometimes, but you just need to persuade everybody in the family that that's what you're going to try and do. Because what I want you to do is have enough time in the evening from 7 o'clock to digest your food before you go to bed. Because what we don't want to be doing is digesting as we go to bed, because you'll go into a very, very deep sleep. And then you can wake up with all sorts of things, whether it's acid reflux, colicky feelings. You can also have your hot flashes get really triggered by late eating. And also you're spiking your hormones at a time where you just don't need it. You just want to keep calm going into the evening. I will be talking to you at 8 o'clock tonight. So I want to hear how your day's gone. I'd love you to let me know how you're doing. I would also love you to let me know what you're planning in for your self care today. What is that thing going to be for you? Is it actually going for that walk? Is that walk your self care? Is there anything that you can do, whether it's reading a book, I don't know, journaling, making sure that you are just taking 5 minutes. That's what I'm asking you to do. 5 minutes for you. Remember, you're special, you're important, you help your family run like clockwise. So, really want you to start thinking about you. When you start investing in yourself a little bit, everything else feels a lot better because you're actually giving yourself some breathing space. So I really want you to just let me know, comment below, what is it that you do in your day to make you feel special, make you smile? Is it sit down in a corner with a nice hot drink and just read something that makes you smile? Are you reading your 21-day menopause program with me? Have you got that? If you have and you haven't read it yet, then please take a read of the first chapter. It gives you the reasons why you can be feeling the way you are. And sometimes, if you actually know the reasons why you're going through what you're going through, it makes doing something like this so much easier because you're thinking, oh, okay. You're not fighting it. You're thinking, yeah, I want to do this. I want to make myself feel better. So I really, really hope you're going to have a great day. I'd love to hear how you go. Anybody got any photographs of the meals that you make? Please post them, because what happens is it actually really helps others who are going through things. And what happens a lot of the time with these type of programs is you watch them and you see what people are doing, and then you think, okay, maybe I'll join in. So if you don't want to do it today, but you may think you might join in tomorrow or on day 3, go for it. I'm really happy. Even if you get one day done, that's really what I'm asking you to do. Because if you get one day done, that means that day 2 won't feel so difficult because you're already starting to get yourself into the right headspace. So remember, you're going to make sure you're having lots of water through your day. You're going to do a lot of self-care. You're going to do some exercise, and you're going to be looking at going to bed half an hour early today. So have a brilliant rest of your day. If you need me at any time, comment below and I will come back to you as quickly as I can with any tips or ideas. But today is going to be fun. Make it a fun day for yourself. Have a look at that daily schedule. Tick off what you've done, and it's all about you. I want you to really remember, if you don't start now, when will you start? There's never an ideal time. So have a go. Join in with me. I'd love to see you. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Have a brilliant one. I'm going to go and enjoy some breakfast now, and I'm going to go for a lovely walk with my friend this morning. And that's going to boost me for the beginning of my day, and then loads of work later. And I hope you will join me for the body conditioning tonight. Look out for the Zoom link below. All right. Take care. Have a great one, and I'll see you soon. Take